Well, hello everyone. Hello, I am AndrewEatsAll. Thank you for joining. And this week we are doing everything pumpkin. So today we are starting off with one I have been very excited to try, one that's been sitting in my fridge, waiting to be eaten. Little Debbie's miniature single serving pumpkin pie. So if you've been watching my stuff, you saw that Little Debbie came out with a pumpkin donut this year. It was amazing. And then also they came out with this new pumpkin pie. As you can see, single serving, super small, but looks very delicious. So let's unwrap this, see how it looks, and then give it a taste. All right, guys. So there is our beautiful little pumpkin pie. I mean, that looks just great. So I'm very interested to see how this will actually taste. It's really crazy that Little Debbie decided to come out with something like this. So I'm pretty stoked. So let's try it. It has a pretty good pumpkin pie smell. I'm going to just kind of cut it here into a little piece so you can actually just try a little bite here. All right. Had a little accident, so here's the piece that I did not drop, but as you see, it looks like a pretty legit pumpkin pie. So let's take a bite here. Okay, so it's a little heavy. It's kind of thick. I know this is like super processed. This is more processed than the pies you buy at like the bakery section that have been sitting there for a little bit. So it is definitely a tad processed, and you can tell it's a little too heavy and a little too thick for me. But I will say the flavor though, pretty good pumpkin flavor, pretty good spice. It's not going to beat homemade by any means, but you know, if you're at a gas station, you're on the road and you want a pumpkin pie, this is not bad. So I do have one other little topping that will make this better. I have some coconut whipped topping. One, this is just delicious, but two, you can't have pumpkin pie and not have whipped cream. I know there are pie lovers out there, pumpkin pie lovers out there that do not like whipped cream. I'm not one of those people. I want pretty much 1-to-1 ratio of pie to whipped cream. So I'm going to put a little bit on this last bite here, try it, and we're going to see if it tastes just a little better. All right, and then here is our bite. See, like that is an excellent ratio of whipped cream to pumpkin pie. So the whipped cream really does help, and it being a coconut whipped cream really cuts down on that heaviness of this pie. I love pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie. Pumpkin pie is definitely my favorite. But that also means I'm very picky with my pumpkin pie. I usually make my own every year. And like I said, this is pretty good. For a store-bought, mass-produced, mini little pie that, you know, they definitely did bake. The crust is not raw at all. It's cooked all the way through. It just isn't homemade. But, you know, for a mini little processed one, I mean, that's a pretty good-looking pie. Like, I'm not mad at that at all. So, you know, Little Debbie, good job on this one. Definitely a huge fan of your products, and the fact that you guys are coming out with stuff like this, super cool. So I don't know if you'll actually ever see this in a normal store. I had to go to a gas station to get this, and there's only very select few that have it. So if you see these Little Debbie mini pumpkin pies, they're worth trying. Just don't expect homemade, but you'll like it if you like pumpkin pie. So like I said, this is pumpkin week. We are starting off with a bang with Little Debbie pumpkin pies. On Wednesday, we're going to have some protein, and on Friday, we're going to do a pumpkin flavored bar. I won't say what kind of bar it is specifically. Keep some suspense there. So I hope you guys will enjoy seeing pumpkin all week. I'll try to scatter some stuff throughout the week as well that's not related to pumpkin, but that is kind of what I'm going for. It's October. It's spooky season. It's fall season. Let's go. Starting off strong with a pumpkin pie. And if you liked it, I would love a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you at the next one.